This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Who don't love that one? 7 Days by Craig David. This is Aurie Styla. You're listening to The Scene on BBC Radio London. Before I introduce my next guest, I'm going to read out something that was said not too long ago about one of our topics. Now, the topic we had was after what was going on in Love Island. Can men and women be just friends, especially in regards to the Love Island house? And someone texted in and said men and women can be just friends when they are in relationships, and it's understandable that Lucy, who's in Love Island, gravitates to men more than women because of her job. However, I don't think it's as simple as that in the Love Island villa. Lucy is friendly, very friendly, with a previous love interest, Tommy, and is not making effort to make any friendships with the girls. It seems as though she just likes the attention more than the friendship itself. Ooh, we'll find out a little bit more about that in just a bit, especially for me, who doesn't necessarily fully read or watch or listen to Love Island this year. I just haven't had the time. Ladies and gentlemen, in the building with me, I got another guest who, funnily enough, described me as her favourite idiot on her social media, and I'm not very happy about that, so we're gonna get her to retract that statement.
Oh wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got Elishia Edwards in the building. What's going on, Elishia?
Hey, what's good?
Can you correct the statement about favourite idiot, please? Because I don't get why you would say that.
I don't know if I can correct it.
You can do.
It actually came from the heart.
It came from the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, Elisha's from Bradford, which is just outside of Leeds, if I'm right in saying.
Yeah.
So if you hear a certain accent on Radio London, just know she's living in London now, doing her bits and stuff, but she's originally from Bradford. Mm-hmm. And the accent, if you come from Bradford, is not going anywhere. It's a thick, strong accent. Mm-hmm. Really, really thick and strong. Isn't that not right?
Yeah, correct.
So what's
I
going
try
on?
to tone it down, but we'll see.
You try to tone it down. You said, I tried to tone it down by taking off so many letters there. I tried to tone it down. Okay. Elishia, so what's been going on? How you been? I mean, how's London for you now? London living?
I'm good, me. London's been amazing. It's been throwing all sorts at me.
I know you've been working down here, model and a dancer.
Yeah.
You like to dabble in a little bit of music as well.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, well, let's talk modelling first. Mm-hmm. All right, so moving to London, that helped with modelling?
100%.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah.
What was going on in Bradford? I'm sure there's opportunities up there.
You know there's no opportunities in Bradford.
I don't know anything. I plead the fifth, if I could, to say I don't know about opportunities or not having opportunities. So, all right, you're saying it's a bit more busy in London for you?
Yeah, I feel like I got as far as I could in Bradford, but then I feel like I wanted to be the little fish in the big pond.
Okay.
So I come to London to dance, but then I ended up modelling for Vogue magazine and doing Africa Fashion
Sorry,
Week.
stop. Vogue what?
Vogue magazine.
You said magazine.
Wow.
You said Vogue magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, did you not hear her say Vogue magazine?
Lies.
You did.
Lies.
Yogi, did she not say Vogue Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard her say Vogue magazine, could you tweet that, please? Vogue magazine. Sorry, carry on.
Right.
So you modelled for Vogue magazine, yeah?
Vogue magazine, yeah. Did London Fashion Week.
Yep.
Africa Fashion Week, which is coming up again in a couple months.
Nice.
Yeah, modelling for L'Oreal, JD Sports, all sorts being thrown at me.
Nice.
It's been great.
So how does that happen? How does it just get thrown at you? Because I always hear rumours you walk down like Oxford Circus and then you get spotted and people go, oh, you'd be great for this. And I don't believe that to be true. There has to be another way for this to happen.
No, literally, my first modelling job for Vogue magazine, I was working at JD Sports and I was in my hoodie and I wasn't feeling it that day. And this guy's like, oh, do you fancy being a model? And I thought, oh, he's one of them creeps.
Chat up lines, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought, oh, no. And then he was like, here's my card anyway. So I was like, all right, I took his card and it was for Cloud9 hair products. So then I didn't know anything about hair products. So I went home and showed my friend and she was like, oh my gosh, I use Cloud9, that's amazing. So I rang the guy up. I was like, yeah, I'll do the shoot. And then that shoot went everywhere. It was a global campaign.
Nice.
Everywhere. Like it was Vogue, Elle, Grazia, every magazine. And yeah, so it did happen like that. And that was my foot into it.
That does happen.
It does.
I thought that was an urban myth that they just spot you walking down the street and go,
Nah.
you would be great for this campaign. So all these people that have auditioned and posed on social media, on Instagram, calling themselves models there, and all you got to do is find a real job and then you spotted that way if you look good
Exactly.
enough or you look
100%.
set for what you need to be set for.
100%.
All right, well, well done to you, Elishia.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and dancing, let's talk about that for a second as well.
Yeah.
I've seen you both model because obviously it's stuff. I've seen you dance as well, and you can sing. We'll talk about that in a second. But dancing, I think last time I saw you dancing was when we did Don't Hate the Players.
Yes. Do you remember that?
I remember it.
Are you sure?
I felt bad because I wasn't downstairs at the bit when you was dancing, but I watched it on the TV.
No, it's not good enough. I said to Aurie, I said, make sure you watch me. He's like, yeah, I'll be there. I come off set and my man's there with a cup of tea and a rich tea biscuit.
Okay,
and
sorry.
I'm like,
Why are you baiting me up like that, Elishia?
Wow, I'll never forget that.
All right, it wasn't all on me. I'll tell you what it was, right? For those who don't know, Don't Hate the Players was a program where it was like a panel show, but it had like a nice little twang to it and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm getting a look from my producer, Lord knows why. But anyhow, so basically I was on it and I went upstairs when you were going downstairs to do your dancing and all that kind of stuff. I'd been on set like all day. I was knackered. I needed a drink. Who told you to go and dance when I needed a drink? That's not on me. That's on you. And the only things that were there to be able to be eaten were little sweets or rich tea biscuits. So as far as I'm concerned, I was doing what I could do with the options that I was given.
Wow.
All right?
Wow. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, let's go dancing. How long have you been dancing for?
Since I came out the womb. Forever.
No. I think that's the easy answer. It's probably true, but all right, professionally dancing.
Okay, so I only started training professionally when I was 18.
Okay.
Up until that point, before that, I used to street dance, busk on the street.
You used to do busking street dancing?
Yeah, in Bradford Town Centre.
Oh, wow.
I used to do my little body popping. And then I auditioned for every single college and they said, no, we can't have you because you've got no ballet experience. And then I went to one, I didn't go to any. And then SLP College messaged me like, oh, can you come back because you missed your audition? And I was like, all right, yeah, cool. So I went there and then the principal was like, every year I give a wild card to somebody who hasn't had any ballet experience.
Okay.
And I trained there for 3 years and that was the best thing I've ever done because my career took off from there.
Nice. So how old are you now, Elishia?
24.
24.
I look about 12, I know.
Do you know what, you got a very kind of kiddie innocent tone and and then also you have got a baby face. So I thought you was young. I didn't know you was 24.
Yeah, I'm grown, me.
Speaking of grown as well, you are quite tall too.
I am 6 foot tall. 6 foot.
You are tall. Yeah. You are grown, but you got a baby face with a little high pitched voice.
Whatever. When I'm 50, I'll be looking fly as ever.
Oh, so excuse me.
I'm ready.
Excuse me. Are you sure? Because what happens with some people, they look fly because they stay looking young, or it's like a rubber band. There's only so far like the youth can stretch, and all of a sudden, big. So you never know. Now I'm not wishing badness on you like that at all. And lastly, dabble in music. Now I've also seen you perform live. We did a show in Huddersfield.
Yeah, we did.
We did a show in Huddersfield. I was hosting one of the stages for. It was a long name of the event. I cannot remember, but it was a long name for it. It was a youth based event.
Fusion, I don't know.
Something of that nature.
Something like that.
I remember the person who runs it. Big up, Sophia. My apologies, I can't remember it. It was a long name for the event. We were there, right? And you were on stage and you said, well, I don't really sing that often, but I'm going to sing. Yeah. And you did. And then everybody was like, wow, your voice was amazing. How does one who could sing that well just dabble in music?
I don't know. I feel like I was never a singer before I went to college, and then I trained in musical theatre and I left singing. But I feel like the record label I was signed with, to them I had the look and I had the image and I could sing, and it was the perfect for a recording artist. It was the perfect thing. Yeah. But I think for me, confidence. I love to do music and I love to do more music, but it's just, I don't know. I think I'd need more support on it. 100%. Yeah. But I still sing now. Like when I audition for West End shows or whatever, I've got to sing. But it's hard to juggle singing, dancing, modelling, acting, all of it at once. So,
it sounds different. Yeah. Hard life.
I'd love to drop more music, but the producer I was working with in America, his beats are just amazing. And like now when I get approached about music, I can only do music that I'm feeling. I can only write to what I'm feeling.
But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah. So I'd love to do my music. I'm just seeing what London throws at me for now.
Okay. I got a few friends that are from out of London and they've moved into London and they've same ethos. Yeah. Let's just see what London does for me.
Yeah.
And once that happens, and I'm like, all right, we'll see what's next afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm looking at this list. There's so much. there's so much I could reel off on here. Yeah, I mean, Elle Magazine, you said already Vogue, London Fashion Week, African Fashion Week. You, not only did you work for JD Sports, you was a model and ambassador.
Yeah, that was lit. That was
They
lit.
just throw you clothes and all sorts.
Yeah, that was lit.
So why are you not bringing me in on this then?
Bruh, where was you?
I never got
You
the
was with
invite.
your rich tea biscuit.
You know what, right? Hear what I'm saying? If you would have said, look, JD's asking for you to come down, I'd have dropped that biscuit and dashed the tea, right? But you never gave me the opportunity. All I'm saying is size large to extra large when it comes to tracksuits. Size 11 trainer, please.
All right, I've got you.
Sort me out there. You know?
Next time.
Next
we'll
time.
Mm-hmm.
What's next for you? I mean, obviously you're seeing what London throws your way, but what would you like to see happen?
I've just got signed to Empire Dance Crew.
Nice.
Working with them with dance called Ricardo Gomez.
Okay.
He's absolutely out of this world. So that's a great opportunity to work with him. Okay. And I've also just started my own clothing line.
Nice.
Because I wanted to do something. They say the
Go bring it up towards you.
All right. I'm tall in it. Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense.
There you go.
Yeah. What was I even saying just then?
The dance crew Empire.
Oh yeah, Empire Dance Crew. I'm starting with them. I've done my clothing line, and obviously modeling's picking back up now with Africa Fashion Week.
Nice.
But I don't know, Aurie. I might want to come and take your job. I really don't know what I want to do.
You're
Do you know
bossy.
what I mean?
You're bossy. You're bossy. What? So you want take what on this side of the mic or on stage doing comedy?
Oh, that's radio.
Yeah, you wouldn't do comedy, no?
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah?
That is
so is this.
nerve-wracking.
So is this when you're ready?
No, but I talk to people for banter every day. I love talking to people.
All right, when we finish talking, right, I'm going to bring you to this side of the desk. I'm going to let you sit down here and just look at all the buttons that are here.
All right, okay.
Right, and I have to understand what each one of these do, plus all the 5 screens in front of me. And I'm going to literally just go, all right, go, and see how you run things.
All right, I'm ready.
You're ready. You ain't ready. Behave yourself. You're not ready. Don't try to go arrogant about you're ready for my job. You could not do that yet. Nah, I'm playing. You can. You are bubbly. You could talk and have a good conversation with people. I'm not going to put you down and say you can't. You're just not going to take my job. I'm sorry. Nah. That P45 is not going no direction for you, you know. I'll tell you that for free. All right, let me ask you that last question I want to ask you as well, because I asked Kai when he was in here. I'm going to ask you as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bubblegum question. I call it's a light-hearted, bit of banter question, right?
Yeah.
Now, I said earlier on there's a gentleman called Adam Savage. Do you hear about this?
No.
So Adam Savage is an engineer and he created a real-life Iron Man suit.
Okay.
Right? It flies. It's bulletproof. Yep. Proper. I don't know if it flies like how Iron Man's flies, because that's you know what I mean, but it's on that way. Yeah. If there was a piece of technology that you yourself would like to be made that you've seen in TV or in movies, what would that be and why?
Do you know what? You know Harry Potter and that invisible cloak?
Yeah.
I need that, because you know when you just feel like someone's talking about you. Like,
and you just want to creep up on them.
I just want to know what they're saying.
So you would put the invisible cloak on and try to creep up on people?
Yeah, because I need to know. I need to know who my real friends are, because, like, you don't know. You don't know.
And your way of doing that would be putting an invisible cloak and just Jimmy Screech up to them and find out what they're saying.
100%.
Wouldn't, like, being able to read their mind, wouldn't that be one of the... No, that's a power, though. That's not a piece of technology, really, is it?
I would like to read minds. I do try to do that sometimes. Like, I study people's body languages and how they act. And if I'm their friend, I'll study when they're lying. So then I know that if they're going to lie to me, I know what the signs are.
So you're just staring at them going, all right, your eye twitched there. I saw what was going on there.
I saw that twitch. Yeah. That's me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Elishia Edwards here. I said a long time ago, I've got to get you to come down because she's great. But I'm changing my mind because she wanted to take my job.
Whatever.
Oh, so hear what I'm saying.
Right.
You're going to stick around for a bit. I'm going to play. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play some music, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to, you stick around and that, but...
Yeah.
No, in fact, do I even want you here no more?
Oh, wow.
You called me your favourite idiot.
Man, but that's a compliment.
How is idiot?
Not just idiot, favourite.
Favorite idiot. Okay, fair enough. I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is everyone's favourite idiot, Aurie Styla, right here on the scene. Elishia Edwards is sitting across from me. We're going to go to some music, and then afterwards we're going to have a little recap of some of these topics. Also, I've got a special guest performance coming a little bit later. It's going to be a little bit lit as well, but a little bit later on. But before then, how about some DJ Luck and MC Neat?